If you're from north of the river, Thames that is. See, it's not as bad as they say. We have pavements south of the river. You haven't been stabbed yet. And believe me, Croydon, where I work, has a booming trade in baseball bats, nails and bongs, but it's still a booming trade. Now, I live in a lovely bedsit. It's only £900 an hour, not including bills. It's it's a lovely place. I mean, there's no bed, obviously. There's no sink, because it's £900 a bargain. No cooker, no microwave, no freezer, no fridge. But it's got free Wi-Fi, so who cares? Now, as you can tell from my appearance, I'm a professional babysitter. I know. It's obvious, isn't it? Yeah. Got into a bit of trouble with one of the mums. I mean, she told me repeatedly, no sugary drinks. And I did listen. I gave the kid vodka. You're laughing? She was mental. I mean, I tried to explain to her the process by which sugar turns into alcohol. It's broken down in a chemical process. I was giving her an education as well, but no, didn't want it. I'm also a tutor, and it is an amazing job teaching kids, the future generation. And the thing about education, it's all about the angles you take. See, when you throw the exercise book back in their face, when they've got it wrong again, you have to get it at the right angle. If it hits them here, they don't remember it. You've got to make sure it gets in the right angle, in between the eyes. They've got to remember what failure feels like. Got in trouble over that as well. Fascists. I was doing what I've just said. The mum comes in, she gets me fired. She said I wasn't tough enough. The kid only got an A. He should have got an A star, so fair enough. Now, there's a lot of debate about foreign aid, about how we give too much, but really we give too little. We give it to the wrong country. We've got to give it to the terribly impoverished USA. Because these people are in desperate trouble. Their education system is fucked. They can't spell axe. They spell lift, E-L-E-V-A-T-O-R. They can't spell plough. They can hardly pronounce anything. We've got to save them. American tourists, though, they're fun. Especially the ones who've never come to Britain. You give them words like Mannering, or Leicestershire, or Worcestershire, and just hear them pronounce them, Worcestershire. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Now, there's a lot of parasites in the street. The worst are those NHS anti-smoking booths. I try and ignore them, but I'm human. I have to go up to them and say, who the fuck do you think pays your wages? Just for context, smokers pay 10 billion in tax and cost 2 billion in smoking-related diseases. So if I'm ever sick and there's a queue for some equipment, I'm going to smell the breath of everyone in front of me. If they've got nice breath, get to the back of the queue now. The devil came down to me yesterday. What? It might be true. It might be. He gave me a choice. Have my genitals roasted off on a barbecue for all eternity. Because I've done something bad. The other choice was doing a Brexit debate on Facebook for all eternity. Which is worse, I'm not sure. It's a confusing debate, isn't it, though? I mean, Cameron is for staying in the EU but doesn't want more immigrants, and Boris is for leaving but he likes immigrants, apparently. Found that a bit strange, but then I realised, of course Boris loves immigrants. Some of his best gardeners are immigrants. A lot of men are worried about being replaced in the future because we've got test tube babies now. Artificial insemination. Women really don't need us for reproducing. Well, they do, because dildos can't buy drinks. I don't think that's sexist, is it? No, it's fine. Because feminism is all about women getting to the top. And why shouldn't they? And making sure no other women get to the top with you. You don't want them to cramp your style. Do I have anything else? Mention bedsit, mention babysitting. Oh yes, I also run a charity. I might do. No one believes me. Yeah, I run a charity for the impoverished. CEOs of the world. It's terrible. No one appreciates the troubles they go to. Rupert Murdoch has had to sell off his golf courses. He's having to play golf on someone else's golf course. And even worse, Richard Branson's only got one island left. Now come on, let's raise some money for them. I feel really sorry for referees as well. I mean, they are basically world famous traffic wardens. I hope they're paid a lot for appearing on TV, because they get about 1 million people hating them at once. No, that's it.
Oh, thank you.